Got a blast.
What is going on, my people? How is everybody doing and how is everybody feeling? And today, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you all how to make an incredible Reggie Miller build. Okay? I'm telling you, this is about to be incredible. Reggie Miller, one of the all-time greats. Shooting, cooking people up. You already know the drill. Reggie Miller, we here. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So Reggie Miller, you already know, shooting guard, right hand, jersey number 31, and UCLA is the college that he came from. He was listed at 6'6", at 6'7", but as you can see, 6'7" is really not that good, if you ask me. And the reason I say that is because I want at least to get a 90. I want at least a 90 on the three-point shot. I'm not gonna be okay with any other than a 90 three-point shot. Then we could go define on the shooting. I said the shooting. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. Alright, so first things first, I wanted to prioritize the physicals for sure. We definitely going with that 90 stamina, but I wanted this build to be pure shooting, just shooting from a high rate. The vertical, I didn't really care about vertical because we're not going to be we'll get rebounds, but I didn't really care to go crazy on the vert. No, actually, yeah, 160 vert. Strength, definitely 152 on the strength. And then for the acceleration, I wanted to get the acceleration as high as I possibly could, because since we are going to be running off the screens and being fast, I wanted to prioritize making sure that we got a lot of speed and acceleration on this build. Alright, so for the defensive rebound, definitely going 60, nothing too crazy, just so we could get those rebounding opportunities from time to time. The block, I didn't care for the block, I just left the block at 36. And then for the steal, definitely went 80 on the steal, just so we could be able to get some great passing lane steals. The perimeter, I definitely went 85 on the perimeter, just so we can defend. And then the interior, didn't really care for the interior. So this is what we're rocking with so far for this Reggie Miller build. In terms of the playmaking, we want to go all the way up to an 80. We're going 76. And then we're going to go 81 on the ball handle with the pass accuracy of 75. Okay, so as you can see, you see where I'm going with this build so far. Now, the shooting, 90 on a three-point shot. But you see how crazy it is though, right? Actually, we're going to drop this. We're going to drop this to 76. So we're going to have some decent playmaking. Nothing too crazy, but we wanted to prioritize the shooting, just like I said. And then 90 free throw. And then the inside game is not going to be the best, but it's going to be decent enough for what we're going to be able to do, because that's honestly what I wanted to do. But what we can do is drop this offensive rebound because we don't really need it, and then we could give some dunk. And I definitely wanted some dunk, so maybe definitely want at least a 65 or at least a 70. So 70 layup, I think that would be cool right here. Something like this. Alright. Okay, perfect. So I think this is how I would do the Reggie Miller build. So as you can see, 12, 26, 17, and 16. I wanted to prioritize definitely the speed and acceleration, and also the shooting. I wanted to be able to shoot. The playmaking in the 70s is basically so we can dribble to a certain spot on the court, but I wanted our acceleration to be fast. And to be honest, we could probably prioritize the speed more. We could definitely prioritize speed more over the acceleration, because this is how we move around the court fast. You know what I mean? So I think that might even be a lot better for us to prioritize this. So this is going to be very important. The acceleration, that's really with the dribbling, not so much of the perimeter. I think we could be good with the 88 speed, or we could drop this. Okay, no, it's not going to let us do that. Alright, yeah, I think we could just do 88 speed. I think 88 speed would be solid. Alright, so I kind of like this Reggie Miller build. Some people say the inside is not good. No, this is just on the fast breaks. If we get the dunks or backdoors, stuff like that, nothing too crazy. But like I said, this is where we're at. We want high shooting on a Reggie Miller build, right? Now, so you see, we get shot creating in sharp and lock. Me personally, I would just do something like this. Or you can go with the ankle breaking shots. If you want to do defense, you could definitely do defense. That would be dope too. But for me, I definitely want to do something like this, straight shooting. Alright, so now, as you can see, I'm not worried about the shades. Not worried about the shades on this build. I'm not worried about it at all. I'm focused on the shooting aspect. So we get a spot up threat. Alright, nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with this name. So we're going to test this build, and then we're going to get up out of here. So now, first things first, so we can definitely go acrobats. We could definitely go giant slayer, some area wizard, and then maybe some postman technician. This is where it's at. Catch and shoot. We definitely want green machine. Agent 3s. We definitely want some limitless. So you definitely want a core, double core here. You have to, very important. And then we can go gold mini magician. I'm gonna go hyperdrive, quick first step, unpluckable. These are cool, but they're only on bronze. So me personally, I don't really care to get those. Needle threader. Then maybe we could go dimer. And then we could go break starter. I think that would be dope. Alright? Or if you don't care for these, you could take these out and then go with like bailout or clan breaker or something like that. Alright, as for the defense, now we rocking with defense. So we definitely want to go ankle breakers. I say ankle breakers, ankle braces. We could do some workhorse. We could definitely do prick dodger. And then we could definitely do some off-ball pass. I'll probably just go silver here. Alright, so this is the Reggie Miller build. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this build. And until next time, much love.